morning everyone. In today's video lecture, I will be speaking about very important communication, about 200 examples which we are using in our day-to-day communication and we are asking with one another. That is why please watch this complete video carefully so that you could also ask the question from other people, and if they are questioning you, you could answer them in a proper way. So not wasting the time, I would like to start the video. You all are welcome in my channel Wasimullah Khan Guaranteed Coaching Class. What is your name? My name is Wasimullah Khan. What is your father's name? My father's name is Mr. Motiullah Khan. What is your mother's name? My mother's name is late Sahnaz Begum. What is your school's name? My school's name is Jairampur Inter College, Fatehpur, Uttar Pradesh. What is your class teacher's name? My class teacher's name is M.L. Singh. What is your sister's name? My sister's name is Tanjim Fatima. What do you want to become? I want to become a very good teacher. What does your mother like? My mother likes to recite the Quran and offer the namaz on time. What does your sister write? My sister writes a letter. What do you want to ask? I want to ask some questions. What do you want to tell? I want to tell you about my educational struggle. What does your sister think about you? My sister thinks positive about me. What does Radha take in breakfast? Radha takes bread and butter in breakfast. At what time does your father go to office? My father goes to office at 10 o'clock. At what time do you go to Guaranteed Coaching Class? I go to Guaranteed Coaching Class at 10 o'clock. At what time do you return from Guaranteed Coaching Class? I return from Guaranteed Coaching Class at 10 p.m. At what time does your father return from his office? My father returns from his office at 7 o'clock. At what time do you play cricket? I play cricket in the morning. In which city do you live? I live in Bilaspur city. In which school do you study? I study in Jairampur Inter College, Fatehpur, UP. In which city do you live? I live in Bilaspur city. Where is your school situated? My school is situated in Tehsil Khaga, Uttar Pradesh, Fatehpur, Uttar Pradesh. Where does she go daily? She goes to market daily. From where are you coming? I am coming from my coaching center. Where does Rahul work? Rahul works in IBM. Where does R.K. Sharma teach? R.K. Sharma teaches in Allahabad School of Education. Where does Mukesh go? Mukesh go to market daily. Where does she teach nowadays? She teaches in Delhi Public School these days. Where does your mother wait for you? My mother waits for me at home. Where does that boy want to get a job? That boy wants to get a job in IT sector. Where is Monica coming from? Monica is coming from Jabalpur. Where does he want to go after attending the class. He wants to go to Kanan Pendari after attending the class. Where does Radha go with you? Radha goes to college with me. From where does she want to complete her graduation? She wants to complete her graduation from DHU. How do you go to school? I go to school by my bike. At what time do you go to school? I go to school at 11 o'clock. With whom do you go to school? I go to school with my friends. For how many hours do you go to school? I go to school for 6 hours. When do you go to school? I go to school in the morning. When do you return from school? I return from school at 5 p.m. Who is the principal of your school? Mr. M.L. Singh is the principal of my school. How old are you? I am 35 years old. How are you? I am fine. Where are you now? I am in my coaching class now. What are you doing? I am making a useful video for my students. Where are you now? I am in Bilaspur now. What do you want to become? I want to become a very good motivational speaker and a good spoken English trainer. What is the time now? It is 8:30 o'clock now. What is the name of your coaching class? The name of my coaching class is Guaranteed Coaching Classes. Who is the director of this coaching class? Wasim Khan is the director of this coaching class. When was this coaching class started? This coaching class was started in 2001. In how many batches this coaching class is running? This coaching class is running in 7 batches. When have you joined this coaching class? I have joined this coaching class in 2001. Is your English improving after joining this coaching class? Yes, my English is improving after joining this coaching class because teaching gives a lot of experience and knowledge. Are you satisfied from the class? Yes, I am satisfied from the class. How many students are coming in your batch? 30 students are coming in my batch. Where is your coaching class situated? My coaching class is situated at Nirala Nagar Old Bus Stand, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. How many subjects are taught there? 5 subjects are taught there. Who teaches mathematics? Siddiqui sir teaches mathematics. Who teaches commerce? Naveen sir teaches commerce. Who teaches physics? Sahu sir teaches physics. Who is your ideal person? My father is my ideal person. Who goes to market with you? My sister goes to market with me. Who gives you moral support? My father gives me moral support. Who thinks positive about you? My students and my family members think positive about me. Who wants to go for picnic? All the students of my coaching class want to go for picnic. Who writes a letter in English? Deepak writes a letter in English. Who talks to you politely? My students and their parents talk to me politely. At what time do you return from your coaching class? I return from my coaching class at 10 p.m. How many examples can you speak about your coaching class? I can speak 1,000 examples about my coaching class. How many students are there in your class? There are 30 students in my class. How many days are there in a month? There are 7 days in a month. How many minutes are there in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. How many seconds are there in a minute? There are 60 seconds in a minute. How many states are there in India? There are 29 states in India. How many districts are there in Chhattisgarh? There are 28 districts in Chhattisgarh. How many words are there in English alphabet? There are 26 words in English alphabet. How many consonants are there in English alphabet? There are 21 consonants in English alphabet. How many vowels are there in English alphabet? There are 5 vowels in English alphabet. How many articles are there in English language? There are 3 articles in English language. When do you go to bed? I go to bed at 11 o'clock. At what time do you take breakfast? I take breakfast at 8 o'clock. At what time do you take lunch? I take lunch at 2 p.m. At what time do you take dinner? I take dinner at 10 p.m. When do you study? I study in night and afternoon. When do you play? I play in evening. When do you go to garden? I go to garden early in the morning. Who is the head of the family? My father is the head of the family. Who is your favorite teacher? ML Singh and TV Singh, Tej Bahadur Singh, who taught me English in high school, are my favorite teacher. Who is your best friend? Siddiqui sir is my best friend. Where do you live? I live in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh district. What is your father? My father is a farmer. What is your mother? My mother was a good housewife. How many brothers and sisters do you have? I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters. How many members are there in your family? There are 10 members in my family. How many states are there in India? There are 29 states in India. Which is your favorite color? Red is my favorite color. Which is your favorite movie? I don't watch movie, but for this answer, Lagan is my favorite movie. Which is your favorite song? ये दुनिया ये महफिल मेरे काम की नहीं is my favorite song. Which is your favorite city? Mumbai is my favorite city. Which is your favorite program? My favorite program is क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी. Which is your favorite animal? Goat is my favorite animal. Which is your favorite bird? Peacock is my favorite bird. Which color does your mother like? My mother likes black and white color. Which subject do you like the most? I like sociology and English the most. Which song do you like the most? I like the old songs the most. Which game do you like the most? I like cricket the most. Which city do you like the most? I like Bilaspur city the most. Which car do you want to buy? I want to buy Audi car. Which book do you like the most? I like English book the most. Which season do you like the most? I like winter season the most. In which city do you want to live? I want to live in Raipur city. How many seconds are there in a minute? There are 60 seconds in a minute. How many minutes are there in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. How many hours are there in a day? There are 24 hours in a day. How many members are there in your family? There are 10 members in my family. How many rooms are there in your house? There are 3 rooms in my house. How many earning members are there in your family? There are 2 earning members in my family. How many mobiles do you have? I have 2 mobiles. How many workers are there in your office? There are 10 workers in my office. How many students are punctual? 3 students are punctual. How many students are absent? 5 students are absent. How many students are there in your school? There are 200 students in my school. How many teachers are there in your school? There are 15 teachers in my school. How many students are not punctual? 5 students are not punctual. How many students are playing outside? 10 students are playing outside. How many meters are there in a kilometer? There are 100 meters in a kilometer. How many centimeters are there in a meter? There are 100 centimeters in a meter. How many millimeters are there in centimeter? There are 100 millimeters in a centimeter. How many inches are there in a foot? There are 12 inch in a foot. How many feet are there in a yard? There are 3 feet in a yard. How many feet are there in a meter? There are 3 feet in a meter. How many yards are there in a furlong? There are 200 yards in a furlong. How many yards are there in a mile? There are 100 yards in a mile. How many grams are there in a kilogram? There are 100 grams in a kilogram. How many grams are there in a liter? There are 100 grams in a liter. How many kilograms are there in a quintal? There are 100 kilograms in a quintal. How many quintals are there in a ton? There are 100 quintals in a ton. How many grams are there in a pound? There are 453.592 grams in a pound. How many liters are there in a gallons? There are 3.785 liters in a gallons. How many grams make a tola? 10 grams make a tola. How many grams make a chata? 60 grams make a chata. How many units are there in a dozen? There are 12 units in a dozen. How many dozens are there in a gross? There are 144 dozen in a gross. How many paper seeds are there in a gross? There are 500 paper seeds in a gross. When do we celebrate Republic Day? We celebrate Republic Day on 26th of January every year. When do we celebrate Independence Day? We celebrate Independence Day on 15th of August every year. Which day do we celebrate Teachers Day? We celebrate Teachers Day on 5th of September every year. Which day do we celebrate Children's Day? We celebrate Children's Day on 14th November. Which day do we celebrate National Integration Day? We celebrate National Integration Day on 19th November. Which day do we celebrate Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti? We celebrate Mahatma Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd of October. Which day do we celebrate Ambedkar Jayanti? We celebrate Ambedkar Jayanti on 14th of April. When do we celebrate Christmas Day? We celebrate Christmas Day on 25th December. Which day do we celebrate the Martyr Day or Shahid Divas? We celebrate Martyrs Day or Shahid Divas on 30 January. When do we celebrate Mazdoor Labor's Day? We celebrate Mazdoor Day on 1st May. When do we celebrate Mother's Day? We celebrate Mother's Day on 12th May every year. What is the brother of parent called? The brother of parents is called uncle. What is the sister of parents called? The sister of parent is called auntie. What is the father of father called? The father of father is called grandfather. What is the mother of mother called? The mother of mother is called grandmother. What is the father of husband or wife called? The father of husband or wife is called father-in-law and mother-in-law. What is the mother of husband or wife called? The mother of husband or wife is called father-in-law and mother-in-law. What is the sister of husband or wife called? The sister of husband or wife is called brother-in-law and sister-in-law. What is the brother of husband or wife called? The brother of husband or wife is called brother-in-law and sister-in-law. What is the son of brother or sister called? The son of brother or sister is called son-in-law. What is the daughter of brother or sister called? The daughter of brother and sister is called daughter-in-law. What is the child of an uncle or auntie called? The child of an uncle or auntie is called brother or sister-in-law. What is the son of son called? The son of son is called grandson. What is the daughter of daughter called? The daughter of daughter is called granddaughter. What is a group of cows called? The group of cows are called herd. What is a group of sheep called? The group of sheep is called flock. What is a group of birds called? The group of birds is called gaggle. What is a group of fish called? The group of fish is called shoal. What is a group of bee or ant called? The group of bee or ant is called colonies. What is a group of lawyers called? The group of lawyers is called politician. What is a group of people called? The group of people is called mob. What is a group of players called? The group of players is called a team. What is a group of letter called? The group of letter is called a word. What is a group of words called? A group of words is called a sentence. What is a group of sentence called? The group of sentences is called paragraph. Who is Iron Man of India? The Iron Man of India is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who is known as Bapu or father of the nation. Mahatma Gandhi is known as Bapu or father of the nation. What do we see in the sky during the night? We see the sun in the sky during the day. What do we see in the sky during the night? We see the moon in the sky during the night. What does the sun give us? The sun gives us light. What does the moon give us? The moon gives us light. When does the sun rise? The sun rises in the morning. When does the sun set? The sun sets in the evening. How is a house useful for us? A house is very useful for us by giving us shelter and protecting us from air, rain and dust. What are you doing now? I am making a video now. Where do you live? I live in Bilaspur city. Since when have you been living here? I have been living here since last 20 years. What is the name of your city? The name of my city is Bilaspur. Who is the chief minister of your state? Honorable Bhupesh Baghel is the chief minister of our state. What is the name of your state? The name of my state is Chhattisgarh. What is the name of our country? The name of our country is India. Who is the Prime Minister of India? The Prime Minister of India is Honorable Narendra Damodar Das Modi. What is the name of our President? The name of our president is Honorable Ramnath Kovind. Which animal is the biggest animal? Giraffe is the biggest animal. Which animal is called the king of forest? The lion is called the king of the forest. Which bird is called national bird? Peacock is called national bird. Which fruit is called the king of fruits? Mango is called the king of fruits. Which flower is called national flower? Lotus is called national flower. What is our mother tongue? Hindi is our mother tongue. What is our national song? Our national song is Vande Matram. What is our national anthem? Jana Gana Mana is our national anthem. What is our national game? Hockey is our national game. What is our national fruit? Mango is our national fruit. So in this way we can answer some general question in English to English. These examples are not only helpful for learning English, but also they are very useful for improving our general knowledge. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel Wasimullah Khan Guaranteed Coaching Class and share this video if you like it, so that all good learners could get the information, especially for junior or middle class primary student. This video is very beneficial and for the English learner. Thank you once again for watching this video carefully.